What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know who it is. It's your boy Low Luxury coming back at you with another edition of Fake Fashion Detective. I'm hyped today. You can feel that I'm hyped today. And you know why I'm hyped today? It's because we're going to be taking a look at real and probably some fake Thom Browne clothes on Poshmark. If you've been watching this series before, you'll know that Poshmark has some of the most ridiculously awful fakes out there on any resale site. Like, they just don't delete the fakes. They're not checking this shit for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it's really bad. But they also have some really, really good deals if you know how to check this stuff. And Thom Browne is one of my favorite designers. He does this really awesome twisted like corporate wear stuff. I love it. Also some great like lounge casual athletic wear too. So let's check some of these pieces out and let's see if they're real or if they're fake. But first, I've looked into it and a very, very small percentage of you are actually subscribed to the channel. It's completely free. Just press that button and you will not regret it. Thank you so much. All right, first up here, we have a classic button-down shirt with those, I think it's black, red, and white stripes. Down the middle, those are kind of like his signature stripes. They're usually in a kind of polyester thing. Sometimes he puts them as trim. A lot of times they're on the back of the neck on a little tag. But anyway, it's a very classic, I think, light blue, button-down shirt here. And this one is $55, which is, a little worrying. Honestly, in the end, I think for a piece like this, the 50 to 75 range is probably where it would end up. But you don't usually see them outright listed at that price, so that does make me a bit nervous. What do we got here? It's a size small. Who is this person? So they're selling a lot of Thom Browne stuff. That's weird. Like, they only sell Thom Browne. Weird. Okay. So this is a new shirt. New with tags? That would be even crazier. Size 1, he does like Japanese sizing, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Cut on front, embrace the wabi-sabi. Embrace it. Okay, let's take a look at these pictures. I'm getting weird vibes from this one. So our tag says Thom Browne, New York. I guess that's standard. Of course, it's got the patch down here. That looks like a hole in it or something. I don't really know. Okay. Thom Browne, period, New York, size 1, period. The stitching around here, like where it's tied off, that looks kind of wonky to me. I don't love the look of that stitching. Oh, this tag looks nothing like what I would expect a Thom Browne care tag to look like. Weird. It doesn't have the little tag at the back, but not all of them do, so, you know. Yeah, it has a hole in it. He says new Thom Browne blue Oxford cloth shirt, and there's a hole in it. I guess if it is real, I understand why it's $55 now, because that's, like, not a small tear. Okay, and here's the tag. Yeah, the stitching on that looks weird as well. Let's do a quick search just to see if we can find this piece, but I'm not getting great vibes from this. All right, here we go. So ours doesn't have these kind of like stripe armbands. It's really down just the button closures. So let's see if we can find that. Okay, here we go. End clothing. That looks like it exactly to a T. Yeah, so this is 100% the piece. So this model doesn't actually have the size down here, whereas the one we're looking at does. I don't know what it is with Thom Browne. Sometimes the size is actually on that patch, sometimes it isn't, but it looks like on this piece it's not supposed to be there, so that is a bad sign. This looks much cleaner to me than the one we were looking at personally. Also, it has a bit of a shape to it at the ends. They're a bit rounded like that. The pocket edges are rounded as well. The collars aren't too pointy. Okay, and that's all we get. Okay, there is no tag at the back, so that makes sense. Okay, let's go back and look at our piece here. So, boom. I guess that is rounded. These colors look a bit pointier to me. Like, the shape is okay, but it's just not perfect. The fact that it has the size on it, when the piece we looked at didn't, the wonky stitching, I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure that this is a fake piece. Don't buy this one. Next up, we have a polo shirt. Thom Browne polos are like a staple from the brand. They're really expensive, but you also find them on resale quite a bit. So this one is a navy polo, size 1, again size small, worn only a few times, slight sunburn on the side, 100% authentic. So it's 85 bucks, that's very cheap for a Thom Browne polo, but again, the condition may be the reason for why it is so cheap. So let's see this seller here. So she's selling all sorts of stuff. Burberry jeans, Dior sneakers. That price makes sense for real Burberry sneakers. It looks like this is just a person that sells luxury-ish clothing, so nothing super suspicious here. All right, let's check out these pictures. It's an interesting style. It looks like the back is way longer than the front. We get a measurement. Looks like it's about 16 and a half inches across, which does make sense. A size 1 for Thom Browne, I'd say, is even smaller than true to size small, so that measurement does make sense. See, here we do get the tag at the back of the neck, but that would kind of be hidden under the collar in this case. What else do we have? Thom Browne, New York, size 1. The stitching on this one looks a bit better than that last one we were looking at. And there we go. This is what Thom Browne tags should look like. They have this little circle here. This is what the typeface looks like. Made in Japan makes sense. The other one was made in USA, which not a lot of Thom Browne stuff is. A lot of it's like Japan, Scotland for knitwear, stuff like that. So those look great to me. And then, oh, I guess that's the kind of like sun staining. Okay, so do we have a model number here? I believe we do, so let's Google this and see what comes up. Okay, so I searched that model number and the polo doesn't show up immediately. We've got some Japanese sites. Images maybe? Anything? Yeah, it's all Japanese sites. That's a bit sketchy. Okay, and here we go. It's that exact same polo shirt. And that's it. It's just the Japanese sites. So that's a little bit weird to me, especially this price I think equates to about like $45, which is stupid cheap and makes me worried that it might not be real. So here's the thing on this piece. Everything looks pretty good as far as the element, but it could just be a really, really good fake. So I'm like really 50-50 undecided on this. The price is good, but also the condition's not great. So I would probably just avoid this one either way and look for a more authenticatable piece. That word made no sense. And one in better condition. All right, now we are getting into that lounge athletic wear that we were talking about. This one is a zip up hoodie. Love these pieces from Thom Browne, the 4 bars, classic. For $90, that is extremely, extremely suspicious. Like, these pieces retail for probably $800. Even in terrible condition, $90 seems really, really cheap. Let's see, no size tag, but fits like a small. Why is there no size tag? That's weird. Might wear on the probably light wear on the shoulders and chest fabric, super soft and thick, high quality. I've told you guys before, I am super suspicious when people call a piece high quality. Because like if it's real, of course it's high quality. Usually high quality means fake, like a high quality fake. But we'll check it out ourselves. Who is this user? So they've got this Thom Browne piece and then a Louis Vuitton wallet, diesel dress, Coach tee. They look like just kind of like a flipper, like a thrift reseller. So there's nothing in here that's crazy suspicious, but they may have picked this up thrifted, fake, and now they're just flipping it. They know it's fake, but they're just trying to get rid of it, make a bit of a profit. I don't know. So let's look to these pictures and see what we got. We only get 4 pictures. Hate to see it. It does look to be in pretty rough condition. Thom Browne, New York, made in Japan. Man, I don't love the look of this. they could just, I'd ask for more pictures on this one is the thing. Let's see if we can Google this exact piece and see what the real pictures look like. All right, here we go, a navy zip-up hoodie. Let's see. This looks pretty good. Forward. Thom Browne itself. Love to see it. And Notre Shop. Let's go with that. Okay, so here is the real deal. You can see we've got some trim inside there. We get drawstrings with metal at the end, and even at the end of those metal pieces, it has the colored stripes as well. Patch looks super clean. Also, if you take a look at the hem and the cuffs, they're really thick. There's a lot to it, so that's actually a really good thing to look at. Let's see any other pictures we have here. Yep, standard. What does that zipper look like? It's kind of a brass zipper. It may even be branded. That would be good to know. And the rest is kind of standard in my opinion. There's the back. Yeah, okay. And keep in mind, like I said, $800 hoodie for 90 bucks, sketchy. All right, now here's the piece on the Thom Browne website. Again, take a look at the size of that hem, that ribbed hem. And we've got, actually it has 2 zippers, so that's a really good thing to look at. Again, those metal pieces. Yeah, just kind of confirming what we already knew. And it's also got some kind of stripes at the bottom of the zipper there. And finally, just for kicks, we got one more. The pictures, they look quite different here, so I'm happy to take a look. It does look like there's some lining inside the pockets. That's why I would love to see more pictures. If you could ask them to post more pictures of like, oh, can I see the inside of the piece, the care tags inside the pockets, a close-up of the zippers, that would really, really help. So there's the stitching for the arms. It's kind of coming down like that, raglan sleeve style almost. It's got a kind of paneled hood there. There we go, we get a really good look at that and that tag at the back of the neck. All right, let's go back to our listing and see what we can compare here. All right, so those pockets look way smaller to me. How about that hem? Hem is the right size. It does have 2 zippers. I wish we could zoom in, but we can't. But the zipper, the stitching looks correct. That looks correct. The back of the hood, it's paneled, the arm stitching. Holy crap, this may be a real piece. It's just they don't know what they have or it's in bad condition. I'm guessing they thrifted it or something because in their closet of what they're selling, they don't have anything else of this kind of type or quality of designer. Everything else is much lower end. So this really may just be a person that doesn't realize what they have. I would definitely ask for more pictures, but just doing the comparison, I'm leaning that it's just real but worn. Huh. If you can get some more pictures, one of you should hop on this. This is a wild deal. And now the final piece we are going to be checking out here is like a zip-up cardigan. Bomber jacket almost. Thom Browne knits are incredible, and this is in a more athletic style. So they're claiming authentic. Zip-up cardigan size 3, so that's like a medium large in blue, like a navy blue. This one's $250, which is starting to be a bit more believable. Even $250 is kind of cheap for a piece like this, but you know, it's more in the realm of possibility. It's not as craziness. What does this say? In blue, the one I'm selling is a bit different than the stock picture, in great condition. Okay, I guess they couldn't find the right pictures. Who are you? Again, just looks like mostly Lululemon. So it's like, why do you have Thom Browne pieces? Where are you getting you're selling lingerie and then you just have one crazy nice Thom Browne piece. I don't really understand, but okay. Let's look at these pictures here. So that's the stock picture. That's also the stock picture. Here we go. Okay, zip up. It's got the stripes down the zipper, these kind of diagonal pockets, which do look lined in this case. Love to see it. The lighting is really blown out, so you can't really see those white pieces that well. Opened up. Oh, wow. This is a great look at the inside of the piece. You can see that lining. If this is a fake, it's a high quality fake. It actually looks really good here. Thom Browne, New York. Oh my God, though, that stitching is terrible. There's no way that's real, right? That stitching is so bad. Oh no, oh no. I can't tell if this is actually knit. I guess we'll get a close-up. Thom Browne, New York. Thom Browne, New York, size 3. That's pretty warm, but also, again, those stitches are wonky. Wonky stitches, no. That looks a bit weird as well. That front tag looks a bit different than I'm used to. And there's the inside again. It doesn't have that circle that I'm used to seeing. Darn, I'm not loving the quality of this piece now. It looked so good to start off with, but we do get a model number here, so let's check that out. Boom, okay. Here's the piece, and it's showing a lot of sweatpants, unfortunately. I don't love the look at that. The one thing that does look like what we're looking at is another random Korean site. And what is this? Who are you? If you'll load. Working my loading magic on that computer. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay. Ooh, what are these pictures? Oh no. Oh no. And it's also sweatpants. Oh, okay, let's go back to our listing. Okay, so just from, let's go back, the stitching quality, especially on these brand tags, it looks so bad that there's no way I can believe that Thom Browne would let stitching like that leave the factory. It's just really, like this tag is crooked. It's crooked, for God's sake. There's no way. It's fake. I'm sorry. I thought it was real. When I looked at this, it looked pretty. It had all the trimmings and whatnot, but it's fake. It's over, you guys. It's all fake. So I hope you enjoyed that. We didn't have a lot of luck with our Thom Browne stuff there, but maybe there was some real stuff in there. I think, probably, I hope. Anyway, take a look at the other video on screen here. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time.